The price of Bitcoin is surging to new all-time highs, crossing $100,000 for the first time ever. A major milestone, capping a month-long rally that began on Election Day. And President-elect Trump issued a statement on social media saying, quote, "Congratulations, Bitcoiners, $100,000. 3 exclamation points there. You're welcome. Another 3 exclamation points there. Trump taking credit as investors widely expect a more crypto-friendly environment under his administration. So let's bring back my panel, Mike, Roma, Marcia, and Tricia. So Marcia, first, why the Bitcoin enthusiasm for Donald Trump administration? I mean, is he right to take credit?
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous you came to me first because I am no expert here. This is confusing. Trump used to hate it. Now he likes it. It seems like crypto is confusing. It's an intersection of finance and technology that a lot of us have yet to understand. So I think that we'll find out more about this and what it exactly entails.
That's right. I don't know anything about it, but I did put a little money. I didn't bet the milk money, but I put a little money in there sometime earlier this year, and I'm riding that wave. So, Tricia, why do you think Bitcoin is it just the structural fact that this currency is going to come online, or does Trump have something to do with it too?
Well, he's been seen as very Bitcoin, very cryptocurrency friendly, going to the cryptocurrency conference. I mean, something that they'd never had a candidate for president do. Vivek Ramaswamy did the same thing. So we started kind of getting familiar with that realm. But he's also talked a lot about deregulation. There's some speculation they'll have some sort of cryptocurrency czar. But to me, it's really remarkable how much the value of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency fluctuates. I mean, on election day, it was just over 69,000. I remember in 2017, I was sitting at the Treasury Department and looking at the ticker on one of the news shows, and it was about $7,000. And I was thinking, oh, it's hit its peak. Well, clearly, what do I know? But it'll be interesting. Is $100,000 the ceiling, or could this be $1 million baby?
I mean, it is hard to say. I mean, it's why I didn't bet the house, obviously, but put a little money down and watched it grow, Mike. Do you think it's going to go mainstream under Donald Trump?
First of all, Terry, I didn't know you can do such great dramatic reads. So I think you have a future, my friend. The second thing, Terry, I've been so excited to talk with you all day about this. I am obsessed with this conversation of crypto and digital currency. I think partly the reason why you saw such a rally in the market regarding crypto is because really is what Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell actually mentioned. He talked about it as it's not here to challenge the American dollar, which has been a concern of many particular investors too as well, and just a general sentiment around digital currency. Secondary, he said that this is more a competition and more in a threat to gold. Once he compared crypto to gold, he took this volatile asset and made it more, at least seemingly more stabilized and more of a stabilized, risk-secure investment, if you will. That sent the signal to the markets that this is good to go. Coupled, Terry, it's interesting something what Tricia said. Not only was President-elect as a candidate during this election cycle friendly to the crypto community, so was Vice President Kamala Harris too as well. So we saw both presidential candidates being friendly to crypto and to digital currency. Not only that, Terry, but we saw so much money being invested from super PACs that were focused specifically on cryptocurrency, Terry, not just investing into the presidential election, but down ballot, really looking at the senators, the governors, the House of Representatives. And so what those investment communities are seeing is a shift in policy seemingly to be more friendly towards cryptocurrency and digital currency, coupled with what Jerome Powell said yesterday. I think that was a dynamic that really took this. Now, where do we go? Is a secure investment? Only time would tell. Right.
So, Roma, thank you, Mike, for that. That was very, very informed, a lot more informed than I am, and I put money in it. But Roma, Donald Trump is putting a lot of pro-crypto advisors in very high places, not just Ramaswamy and Musk, but others. So what does that mean, do you think, for financial policy, for the economy, in the early going in the Trump administration?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the Treasury Secretary is going to take this and run with it. But when you look at it from a voter perspective and how President Trump was able to really rile this base up to turn out for him in November, that's where the really interesting part of this lies. Bitcoin is not a traditional way of investing, and you have people in the fintech space, like you said, advising President Trump. But at the end of the day, the people that are the rebels are the ones that are going to be willing to take the risk on something like Bitcoin. Like Trisha said, it's going up, it's going down. Right now, it's at an all-time high. I saw some supporters at a Bitcoin bar in New York City today saying that they can't wait till it reaches 200,000. They're not willing to sell anytime soon. So I think the enthusiasm is there. It mirrors the enthusiasm, if I will say, that President Trump has. So a lot of the voters, I think, look very similar to me, and that's where some of this was able to pull through for him in November.
Terry, if I can add on, I know you got to wrap.
You
I
bet.
want to make sure this is very clear. This isn't a Republican and Democrat. This isn't a Republican pro-crypto. Investors who are both Democrat, Republican, independent, agnostic, are all interested in investing within crypto and digital currency. So this just isn't a MAGA, a Republican, or a Trump thing. So I just wanted to make sure that point is stressed.
Absolutely. He was smart to latch on. But the Bitcoin bar, if that is what it sounds like, I think one lesson is don't drink in Bitcoin, because that's probably a bad idea. Mike, Roma, Marcia, Trisha, thanks very much.